And to date, which of your investigative reports stand out to you?
You know, I think the reports that stand out are the reports where you really feel like there's been a change in public policy, there's been a change in the law, there's been a process by which people have seen an issue and that we have brought forward and said, wait a minute, we need to do something about this. I'm not a legislator. I bring forward issues and say, are we going to do anything about this? And are you or are you not? Okay. And so I think oftentimes, sometimes they don't. Sometimes there's not public pressure to do that, or maybe there's an incremental change. I think the biggest stories that we've done here and at CBS and in my career, I think the biggest stories. I mean, obviously the Air Force Academy sex assault investigation. Over 2 years took to do this. I mean, the changes that happened. There's now a sex assault officer on every military base in the world. All of the Air Force command staff was fired. People were forced to retire. The academies have changed sex assault policies and procedures, and there's much more involved now to protect the victim and to help the victim. I think that's certainly one of the great stories we've done. For the first time in Colorado, a grand jury held that a state hospital was responsible for the death, the direct responsibility for the death of a patient, and this was through suffocation. It had to do with prone restraint in Colorado. As a result of that, our investigation prompted that, where we proved that people were dying from neglect or from actions by the state hospital. Prompted massive changes in the mental health systems in Colorado, and particularly at the state hospital, the main state hospital. They replaced the head of the hospital. Legislature, 50 new people, millions of dollars was spent to do that. Same thing happened with the child welfare system, where we uncovered many deaths of children in the system who shouldn't have died. And it was through the incompetence of the child welfare system not following up on complaints, not protecting kids, that really led to these deaths. They didn't kill the kids, they just didn't prevent them from dying. And there have been significant changes, sweeping changes in the system. More money, legislation, millions of dollars, an outside ombudsman's office now. Many new changes in the state and in the city and county of Denver to protect kids. So all of those things. I mean, and there, I could go on, but those are the things that kind of stand out. I would also say just the very first investigation I did at Missouri is still one that, it was an amazing story. It involved one person, but it was an amazing story that we could uncover in several days. If this woman had been detained for all these years and